Good evening. My name is Gerald Trumbull, and I'm happy to be here. This is what I'm going to read verbatim tonight is an opinion piece that was in last Friday's Sentinel, and I quote, "While I'm on my soapbox, I'm going to address another issue. On Monday, April 18th, the TUC Municipal Schools Board of Education held a special meeting for the purpose of conducting a closed executive session. However, the agenda for the meeting only stated, quote, to consider a staff complaint. When we questioned Superintendent Burris, he stated that the only requirement of the Open Meetings Act was to list the topic with reasonable specificity. Nowhere on the agenda did it say whom the complaint was about or whom they would be talking about. That is a direct violation of the Open Meetings Act. The violation is completely unfair to whatever employee and or position they were talking about. After Thursday's school board meeting where so many complaints were made by so many staff members on so many levels, only adds to, it's hard to read this, only adds to the unfairness of the violation. There's no way to ensure that it's not some sort of retaliation against the employees that are complaining or against those the complaints were made about. Then we learned in speaking to a school board member that there was 2 items on the agenda. The same can be said about the city of Elephant Butte. Okay? As they too are holding executive sessions and not indicating on their agenda precisely what is being discussed behind closed doors. The Open Meetings Act of New Mexico is very clear about what reasons a governing body may close a meeting for executive session and what has to be placed on the agenda to do so. I'm sure they only need to correct the measure by reposting and reholding the meeting legally, emphasis not added. Hopefully the school administration and city council will admit to their wrongdoings and correct the problem. Let's all just be fair and follow the law. Currently, in the county of Sierra, there are 5 governing bodies composed of elected officials. 3 of them are following the law. FL. My response to that is as follows. In all due respect, Commissioner Luna, there are only 2 of them that are following the law. The City of Truth and Consequences has not and still is not following the law with respect to the Open Meetings Act. We are tired
Thank you, Mr. Trumbull.
of the false promises and sanctimonious platitudes offered by this commission and staff.
Mr. Trumbull, thank you.
We will not be appeased until the rule of law prevails.
You may sit down, Mr. Trumbull.
Sir Winston Churchill says it best. An appeaser is someone that feeds the crocodile in the hope that it will eat him last. Thank you.
Yeah, still like me to remove them?
Yeah, remove it.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyone else that would like to address the commission?